then you should take a look at this. Oh, October 31st, trailer came out. Okay, I'm gonna react to your trailer right after this. What's the movie what's the movie called again? We'll react right after this. But yeah, what's the movie called? So somebody told Violent Ends. Okay. Someone told me to take a look at this, but I don't know what segment I'm even looking at. So this is Derrick White talking about training camp. Talking about, let's see. Talks about being the #1 option, defending at the same time. Oh, okay. So there's a little. Okay, it is some Spurs talk. Oh, there's a lot of Spurs talk at the end. Okay, so maybe we should start with Powell didn't let Bryn Forbes pay for dinner. Ooh, did Bryn Forbes lose his anger? Hold on.
Powell was awesome. And like he was much more like vocal and like he was like, kind of like and he would just be like, this is what we did in LA, and like so I could kind of see like this being like
He would
Phil Jackson versus Pop. And like the difference between them and how their coaches how they coach.
Is Derrick White sick?
Which I thought was pretty cool. And then like Manu, like the little things like he did to just kind of mess around, like while being serious. Like they used to be, he'd have a foam roller, like he'd stick it up. Him before every game, he'd run up and kick it and flip and try to flip and like hold it like on the other side. But like he used to like mess around, like do a lot of things like that, and like I kind of. And that's kind of like something that I like enjoy.
That sounds like you now.
And like, if Manu did it, like
It's like take the edge off. It sounds like.
maybe I can do it too. So like, but like Manu, like he was always like super nice. Like I'm not but great
Either he's sick or he aged 40 years.
things to say with Manu, and probably in the locker room, I don't really remember like a memorable moment, but like just seeing the way he operated day to day, it's kind of like influenced everything I've done in my career.
That's fire. That's the first time I've ever heard you say that. That's cool. Yeah.
What's crazy is he sick too. What's crazy about this is you guys know Manu Ginobili is my favorite Spur of all time, right? Like not even a Spur. He's my favorite player of all time. And then when we got Derrick White, even when he was a rookie, I became a huge fan of his where like he wasn't getting any playing time. And I kept trying to tell people like, I thought that he should be a starting point guard. I actually thought he should be the successor to Tony Parker. And it was in those moments. The reason why I really liked Derrick White back then is because he would get garbage time, right? And when he would get that garbage time, a lot of times guys go in and they're trying to show something. Like you're down by 30, right? And 20, or you're up by 20. And they're like, hey, let me go ahead and show the coaches that I deserve to be out here. Let me make the most out of this moment. But Derrick White would always play the right way. And I swear to God, he would get like, maybe it was 5 minutes, 0 points, and a couple assists. And he was responsible for every single score in some way or fashion. Like he did not care about the stats at all. I liked him from the get, you know? I liked him from the get. I liked him really early on. When everybody was saying like DeJounte Murray should be the main guy, I was like, I think Derrick White should be the point guard. I remember this because I didn't have the YouTube channel yet, but I was jumping on Instagram Live and I would get a lot of hate for that. Like people did not understand where I was coming from. He just had such high basketball IQ. So even when he didn't score or stats looked like he didn't do anything, it's like I was really impressed by him not trying to go out of his way, right? To show the coaches something. I always felt like DeJounte would do things not necessarily out of character. That's not true. It wasn't out of character, but he would do things where it's like, dude, you're just trying to get your spot. Like you're just getting notoriety here. You're not. That wasn't the best possible play you could have made in that moment.
Manu's never been on a podcast to our knowledge. That's a dream guest.
That would be so awesome.
That would be so awesome. Manu or Pal, that would be crazy. That would be like a 5-hour podcast. I would have so many things that I wanted to talk about.
Those guys are legends, Hall of Famers.
Are they okay?
You felt like
in the NBA, Euro, like
legends, basketball legends. You think they were like looking out for you? Like obviously you're the rookie in between them. You feel like were there moments where you felt like they're like, hey Dwight, let's go here, let's do this. But you had those moments.
100%.
I don't know, Manu Ginobili, and when I did the bananas, it was really tasty.
Like, they didn't have to, obviously, but like, I think they just saw something in me, and
they just smoked.
Seeing how
oh, is that what it is?
Like, we had team dinner, and like there was this joke where Brent was gonna pay for it, and Pat was like, no, like you would, because Brent was second year at the time. He's like, no, you would never pay for a dinner. Like this is my responsibility.
That's all. That's how all the kids are talking now. How old do you think Derrick White is?
As like the vet, I was like, oh, that was cool. It was a joke because it was Pop actually paying for it, but Brent had his card. So we went to a steakhouse. It was like everybody's there, but like Pop heard about it and gave Brent his card, and Brent was like gonna pay for it.
Is White a true point guard? Just like anybody in any guard or point guard in the league, he's kind of a hybrid a little bit. A little bit of a hybrid. We don't have too many like true point guards anymore. Yeah.
But Pat was like, no, like what? No way, like what? But it was actually Pop, which is pretty cool by Pop. But
so Pop ended up paying for it via Bryn, or did Pal?
No, Pop paid for it.
He let him once he found out it was Pop's card.
Yeah. But
that's cool.
It was a cool story.
You always see like I see it in the NFL a lot, and they're like, wow, it's like a $30,000 dinner, and they give it to some rookie, and they're like,
it wasn't like that kind of dinner, but it was still like a steakhouse, and
all the
there
guys.
was still like 10 of us, whatever.
I'm sure it was.
Oh,
crazy.
that's expensive.
Well, not 30,000. That's what I'm saying. But that was pretty cool to see. And then like Manu always gave me like confidence, and like I kind of like, I wouldn't say I'm Manu-ish, but like I kind of like seen like what he did. I was like, oh, I can like kind of emulate.
This is so crazy, bro. I just feel so vindicated with how I felt about Derrick White. I'm not the only one. Obviously, everyone loved Derrick White, but like, hold on, guys. Before you think, because people will say, "Oh, you just saying that now, right?" You guys wouldn't say that. I'm just being a jerk. Look at this. Hold on. Let's turn the music off. Chat, you remember this? You remember this? I literally say it in this song.
Dear Derrick, I just want to say I miss you. Been 26 hours, but I feel like it's too hard to take, so I annihilate the tissues. My heart is in pain, man, and I need a sensu. Being in it seems like I can't get attached to the team. Kawhi Leonard, I remember when he was the king. DeMar DeRozan, he's about to go win him a ring. And Patty Mills, well, he went to go play with Kareem. Thought it wouldn't faze me, but lately I've been thinking and reminiscing that maybe. Before I say this, I know it's heinous and kinda crazy, but you one of the greatest to ever wear a jersey. You remind me of the feeling I got with Ginobili. Reckless, headless, about to die for the team. Just give me a minute, my heart is diminished. I see it's a business, but this is a sentence I'm never gonna finish. So thank you for always missing just a screw. And
Thank you
for moving from the 1 to the 2.
Thank you
for doing anything for the crew. Thank you for sticking on the defense like glue. Thank you for all the injuries you went through. Thank you for the memories you made in it. Pain hurts when you in it, but love is infinite. Your name is limited, we'll never forget it. So listen, you better go and kill it in Boston. You better show the world that you always belonged in. The NBA from Colorado straight into Austin. Count it out until you make the Nuggets exhausted. Take nothing for knowing the line, you better go cross it. The doubts you had about your game, you better go toss it. Time is ticking, so you better be drippy like faucets. And every time you play us, better leave us with losses.
Yeah, literally said it. Gave me the same feeling I got with Ginobili. Headless. About to die for the team. Same feeling. It's true. Sounding like him. Obviously Eminem's my favorite rapper, so it's just gonna happen sometimes. Anyways, back to this interview.
But I remember, like,
By the way, that song, this is why I want to kind of re-upload some of those old things that I did. And I'm gonna do a new like Spurs song. I want to rap like every single Spurs player name in the rap. Like it'll just be a brag rap, but I bring up their names. But with that song in particular, Derrick White reacted to it on Instagram, and his dad actually reposts it on Twitter like every year. He loved it. So I think it's kind of cool that like the White family knows about it, you know? I don't think anyone else has done that.
the first time like I was really playing, I was playing as the Warriors. Like Tony was out, DeJounte was out, Patty was in foul trouble. We had another point guard. I was like fifth string. Anyways, so like it was me. Like I had to go in, and like it was the end of the quarter, and like I was like kind of like standing there, and I was like looking at Manu. I was like, you want the ball, like the end of quarter, like, and he was just like, you go, like this is on you. And it was like ran this play that like Manu always runs, but like he let me run at that time, and I was able to make a play, like make a spin, shoot a layup, and it was big for like my confidence. Like Manu trusted me not to turn it over. Manu like believed in me to make a play, so that was huge. Like slow-mo came up at me, like it doesn't matter if it's open jam, pick up, like this is basketball. No, like
Kyle Anderson was like very intense.
like a little more, but like if Manu didn't tell me to just go, like I wouldn't slow.
Don't you dare disrespect Eminem like that. Oh, don't hurt my feelings. Oh, don't hurt my feelings. I love Manu. I do love Manu. I love Eminem.
Kind of register in my mind, like it is just basketball. Like I've been doing moves like this like my whole life, and like how can I have that confidence in myself as a rookie? I wouldn't say I was the most confident rookie, but like it helped me. But like it kind of started with Manu.
It's like a piece of the puzzle. Yeah. And so, is it true those guys would drink like black coffee before the game?
Coffee gang? I don't know if Manu did. I heard Boris Diaw used to. Patty had coffee. He has like a cup of like espresso. There's like espresso maker. That's people do it all the time now.
Yeah, that's fair. I remember it was like a thing like back in the day. They're like Spurs. These guys are sipping espressos, black coffees before they hit the floor.
We had a coffee gang.
I remember.
That was fun. And we used to go to coffee gang.
They used to kill people. Yeah. They used to go to coffee shops and like kill people. It was crazy. You guys remember that?
And I was like a rookie, didn't drink coffee
I don't think I'm misremembering.
at all, but I just wanted to be a part of it. And so I'd go with them and order hot chocolate. So they'd be drinking all these, they'd be like pictures of it, like us, like, and I just got hot chocolate in a line. But I was like,
It's cool.
I think all those moments, especially like as a young player, like seeing how they are, like how they operate, like off the court is invaluable. And so like I kind of wanted to soak up as much information I could. Obviously you see what they do on the court, but like even like just hearing them talk, hearing stories, whether it's basketball related or not, like you kind of learn about how to be a pro, how to balance life on the court, balance life off the court.
I'm like distracted.
So, like,
my camera.
team dinners,
got
they had
me
like
moving
those
all over.
stuff
Look
like
at this.
that. Like obviously San Antonio is like known for like their team dinners and stuff like that. But it was invaluable for me to learn from these vets, learn from these future Hall of Famers. Walk a couple blocks to a coffee shop as a team and kind of like just do that. It was really awesome.
There's a photo. You guys wore flannels. Coffee gang wore flannels or something.
Flanny Friday. That's how Matt Bonner started that. Flanny Friday.
That's fire. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
You guys, there's like a photo. I think you guys are like in the tunnel.
Yeah, that was fun.
And like all have your coffees. It's cool.
Yeah,
We'll throw that up on the screen if we can find it. Cool, man. I just forget like the type of players that you were going through your first training camp with. Like, I'm glad we touched on some of those cool stories, legends. The dream guest, Manu Powell, that would be so sick.
Oh, it's about to go over Kawhi and the Spurs, yo.
To have him on.
Yeah.
Never knew where this would
It's
go.
insane though. Like you look at my San Antonio team. Even like Kawhi was there, and like just seeing Kawhi work out. He didn't play a lot, but like it's like this is unbelievable. You know, like I remember like coming into the NBA and like so excited, and like you see like guys that you've been watching your whole life. Like you see how big, physical, like I was like Rudy Gay. That's basically like a 5 my whole life, and now this is a 3 that's done so many great things in the league. And
That
like,
is
having
crazy.
him and having Tony be like who he is as a point guard, Manu who he is as a Hall of Famer, Powell, LA. I couldn't help it.
It was crazy.
And then you look at like Danny Green had a hell of a career. Patty Mills had a hell of a career. And it's like not like I met them in year like 4. Like they were in like year 8, year 10. And so seeing how they operate, seeing how they get coached, seeing how their day to day goes, it was pretty crazy, honestly. And I don't think I was in an amazing situation. Like obviously I didn't play a lot because like I want to play as a rookie, but like being able to just watch people that have done so many amazing things in the NBA kind of shows you like they painted the blueprint of how I can be successful, how I can take a little thing from Danny Green, how I can take a little bit from Patty. From the second year, Marco Bellinelli, I can take something from him. Like,
Oh my God, I forgot about Marco Bellinelli.
like I have so many.
Boy was shooting that shit.
How he leaned, bro, like
Crazy.
with the ball. Like, there's so many things I learned from all those guys, where I've kind of take a little.
I don't really
piece here, a
think.
little piece
I don't
there.
think he's really getting into Kawhi. Hold on, let's see.
In true D White fashion with the little trick shot action, today's trick shot was shooting from the right elbow,
Yeah.
kicking in Brad right there.
Me and Matt will like look at it, and so it makes it first try, and you're like, shot. A lot of coaching.
Hit a gang with
Yeah, they're not gonna talk about it. And that's okay. That was really nice. That was cool. It's nice to hear from Derrick White. He's really cool dude, man. I always liked Derrick White. So good.